the center station, with the upper seat being followed by the center station. These aircraft have observers who assist with the operation of the aircraft, assist on the target station, quite nice, and Woody and Grant, who is also known as Grant, will find out why they are out of the So it's my great pleasure to introduce the 2015 Black Cat. Can take your break there, and the aircraft are now repositioning for wing-overs to run back and forwards to a focused crowd singing forward. Good photo opportunity now with a close break before the aircraft go to either end of the display line. As you can see, there's quite a lot of equipment under the aircraft. And the pilots the wheel and the deck block are going to wing over to maintain formation when they are close together. As the aircraft goes now, they're going at over 220 miles an hour. And rather than cross, they go to position for a formation wing over. The Black Hats are now slowing down now to go into one of their unique manoeuvres, the swing boat. Having formed up in close formation, they will slow down and then go backwards at 50 miles an hour. Probably the only team in the world to do backwards formation. The primary role of the HMA Mark II is to conduct maritime attack. It's an effective anti-surface and anti-submarine warfare platform, but we also conduct a number of other roles, including search and rescue, counter-terrorism, counter-drugs, and also counter-piracy operations. The aircraft are braking now and to come into line of stern. And the two potent attack helicopters now facing each other to running an old favourite, the Carousel, but this year with a twist. As the aircraft face each other and begin to turn, they are also going to climb vertically, a very challenging handling exercise. Dave is not even looking at Woody's aircraft at the moment, but concentrating on the ground position, whilst Woody is the only one with eyes on the other aircraft. With the new tail rotor system on the Wildcats, there is an increased control and authority at low speed, which enables us to fly very precisely at such close quarters. As they reach the top, the aircraft will need to do something, so get your cameras ready in about 20 seconds for an opposition nose over.
Nose over, go. 10, go. I love your mother.
Out. And that's a team of 2 aircrew and 7 maintainers or engineers, and those 9 people can be away for up to 9 months operating the aircraft in all weathers, day, night, and night vision goggles capable. The aircraft now forming into line astern, where Dave is at the front and Woody is at the back playing hide and seek with you.
Nose over, go.
We're now entering the final dynamic elements of the display, so keep your cameras out for the next minute, as they will first carry out the crossing wing over, with James hopefully avoiding Dave.
Wing over, go. Turn, go.
Accelerating hard now, the cabs are closing towards you at over 140 miles an hour before carrying out the final break for the Royal Navy Black Cats 2015.
I'll join you in 1 minute.
If you'd like to know more about the Black Cats or indeed a career in the Royal Navy, please visit the Royal Navy website at royalnavy.mod.uk or find the Royal Navy Black Cats on Facebook and Twitter. Alternatively, the crews will be at the Black Cat Nova down at the Royal Navy Park in about half an hour, where they'll be signing posters and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting the 2015 Black Cats.
Now the blades have arrived in Manta formation. We have blades 1 and 4 in the middle, blades 2 and 3 on the left and right hand side as they go over the top here for our opening manoeuvre, the Manta Loop. Now as the blades fly away from us here at the seafront, they're moving the formation pattern slightly. The team are now in 2 cars formation as they create in the sky the champagne fountain. Now as the team fly back towards us, they're going to set themselves up for a manoeuvre that we added to the display last year. The 2 blades in the middle of the formation, they're going to break right in front of one another. They're going to pull about 70 as they do so. The blades on the outside are going to pull away in the crossfire break. As you keep your eyes on blades 2 and 3 now, they're the aircraft on the far left and right hand side. They're each performing a series of snap rolls. They're going to end up upside down, so they're pushing a little bit of negative G right now. They're then going to set themselves up to fly directly down the display line towards one another. Now they're each flying at full speed here, so this manoeuvre has a combined closing speed of more than 400 miles an hour. It's the 1v1 cross. As blades 2 and 3 complete their manoeuvre, blades 1 and 4 are flying towards one another. They're each going to pull up into the vertical, and make sure you listen carefully in this next manoeuvre. Blades 1 and 4 are going to throttle right back on their engines, lose their power. They're actually going to fall backwards out of the sky in the pair's tail slide. Now blades 1 and 4 both powering back up there. Now blade 4 taking centre stage here. The fantastic Mr. Andy Evans, our solo display pilot. And he's flying snap rolls there. He's pushing -5G here, so this is where the blood is forging to his head as he goes to that outside loop. He's going to snap roll his aircraft back down towards the water now, so positive G now as he comes back down. Now, Andy's going to put his aircraft into an upward going spin for you here. This is a manoeuvre that is called the Lomchovat, the Czechoslovakian word which translates as headache or hangover. If you watch Andy, I'm sure you can all understand why that manoeuvre has that particular name. Now Andy's going to fly away. He will be back a bit later on to do some more stability of the aircraft in the twinkle roll. Now, Andy's rejoined the formation said that the team are in box formation here. There are 12 feet from wingtip to wingtip. We actually hold the Guinness World Record for flying in most number of consecutive formation loops. They're showing you how it's done now as they go over the top for a loop. Now, at the bottom of this loop, the team leader is going to bend the formation round in front of us. This is a great one for the cameras, showing off the underneath of our aircraft, this time in the Aerobytes box bend.
As
they finish that bend, they're moving the formation pattern once again. The team are now into line abreast formation. The team leader is the second aircraft that you can see from the left. He is looking forward, everybody else is looking left and right into his cockpit as they pull up into the vertical for our signature manoeuvre. All four aircraft are going to reach the top, they're going to stall to the left here, and then they're going to fly down the smoke trail of the aircraft next to them in the Blaze Hammerhead. This is actually the most technically difficult of all the manoeuvres for the pilots to learn to fly when they're training for the display. Now, as the blades come back towards us, they're now moving into line as third formation to prepare for the next manoeuvre. This is a manoeuvre that we dedicate to the brave few who fought in the Battle of Britain. It's called the Spitfire Roll. Upside down. Everybody else is doing what we call putting in a boot full of rudder. They're going to hold this formation all the way down the display line, and this is how the blades do crazy flying. Now, if you would like to join us as one of our next passengers, the best way to do it this weekend is to visit the Royal Air Force Benevolence Post. They have a stand down in the military village. They're actually running a competition for you to win a day with the blades. All you have to do is fill in the competition entry form, and you'll be in with a chance to come and join us in the front seat of one of those aircraft right there. Now, the next manoeuvre, the blades are going to pull up into the vertical at half-second intervals now for the next. To the extra from wing to wing, the wingspan measures 7.5 the display now. There's going to be some more power work, and the Evans is going to do some more brilliant solo display flying for you. But in the meantime, from the quarter clover formation, the team are going to pull up into the vertical, and then Cussie's going to crawl to break the team into two with the blade span break. Now the brake leaves blades 2 and 3 on the far left and right hand side. Once again, they're pulling up into the vertical to perform the paired lobster back. Now if you look out into the distance, you can see blades 1 and 4 flying away from us. They're going to climb into the sky. So they're going to use the rudder pedals to stall their aircraft towards one another, crossing a few feet apart here in the beak-to-beak cross. Now the extra has a fuel tank. That means the plane will fly for 5 minutes upside down if you want. That's a lot of negative G. We're not going to do it for 5 minutes, but we are going to show you a little bit of inverted flying. We have blade 4 the right way round. He is next to blade 1, who is upside down there. They're just a few feet away from each other. Blade 1 is going to push negative G as blade 4 pulls positive G into the vertical, and they're going to stall away from each other this time in the mirror stall split. this next manoeuvre, the Blades are really going to show you what this aircraft can do. They're going to use the propeller as a giant gyroscope. They're actually going to throw the tails around the engine in synchronisation. This is the twin tumbles.
Go.
Andy Offer. Andy was a Harrier pilot in the Air Force. He left the Red Arrows for 2 years. He's also one of the directors of 2XL Aviation, which is the parent company of the Blade. He's flying his care section here with Blade 3 Miles Garland. Miles was also a Harrier pilot in the Air Force. He was the leader of the Synchro Care during his time in the Red Arrows, and he's one of the founding team members of the Blade. Now Miles and Andy are going to start to climb just before they meet in the middle here. Then as they fly away from each other, they're going to perform a series of synchronised rolls over the water. They're leading the way clear for Blades 1 and 4, who are back again for a little bit more action. Now Blades 1 and 4 are going to climb into the sky. They're going to put the aircraft onto its side, and they're going to use a combination of control stick input and rudder pedal mover to flick that tail around 3 times in the double knife edge dive. Andy Evans for his second solo display routine. Andy was a Jaguar pilot in the Air Force. He's also one of the founding team members of the Blade, and he is one of the most experienced pilots in the world on the Extra. Now Andy's putting the Extra through the centrifuge there, and then he's going to control it just on the rudder pedal as he knife slides towards the water. Andy has a slightly more powerful version of the Extra. He flies the Extra 330. He's going to show off that power now as he pulls into the vertical. He's going to lose all of his speed, and then he's going to put a little bit of smoke out, and Andy's actually going to allow his aircraft to fall backwards through the sky, through his smoke, and then the weight of the engine at the nose of the aeroplane is just going to ease him out of that force. As he completes that manoeuvre, Andy has already spotted his Blade teammates. He's got Blades 1, 2 and 3 flying directly back towards him with their smoke on. Andy's going to pull up underneath Blade 1's smoke to the goose manoeuvre as Blades 2 and 3 simultaneously barrel roll there around Blade 1 for the Gatling. Now we are nearing the end of our display here this afternoon, but it's been fantastic to kickstart our weekend of fun displays for you on Friday here. If you'd like to keep in touch with the team as we complete our 10th display season, then please do so. We are on Twitter at Blade back towards us for their final manoeuvre of the display, flying at full speed. There's going to be 10G in every single cockpit now for the Blade break. That was the 2015 Blade display team. Thank you very much for watching, and on behalf of Blades 1, 2, 3, 4 and myself, I hope you enjoyed the display and I hope you continue to have a wonderful day here.